The death toll in the Texas flood disaster has climbed now to 118, more than 170 still missing. Hello and welcome in, everybody. I'm Casey Stiegel.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. Officials in Kerr County, which faced the worst of the destruction, said 95 people were found dead there. That includes 36 children. Officials also say removing the debris is a tedious process, and the public is being asked not to disturb the debris piles. City and county leaders say their crews have been working nonstop, working on their days off, all trying to locate the missing.
Fox 4's Sean Rabb has more now, live from our newsroom. Hi, Sean.
Hello. And while searchers continue their painstaking work, holding out hope of finding some survivors, growing questions about whether enough was done to get people out before the flood came in.
I do not know.
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor.
Listen, people are yelling, and I didn't really want y'all to.
If you offer only 3 questions, then you're going to have people.
Guess what? You're in Kerrville, and we're going to do it my way.
Kerrville Mayor Jim Herring, who'd been more cordial, today more coarse, as reporters rushed questions about whether a flood warning system had been discussed for years but never acquired, because grant requests to the federal government were turned down, and local officials worried whether they could afford the protection.
I wasn't in office during those discussions. And frankly, I'm more focused on the future than the past, as you know. What I can say is the governor, the lieutenant governor, the speaker of the Texas House have all provided us support, and they have all said this is a priority for the upcoming special legislative session.
The Kerr County Sheriff questioned about whether a volunteer firefighter commander asked a sheriff's dispatcher to initiate the code red alert system Friday morning as the river was rising, and that dispatcher said they needed a supervisor's approval. It would be close to 6 hours before the code red alert was activated.
With every emergency, you know what, we're going to have to, there's going to be an after action. Please, y'all, listen to those words, after action, okay? Those questions are going to be answered. I believe those questions need to be answered to the family of the missed loved ones, to the public, to the people that put me in this office. Those need to, and I want that answer, and we're going to get that answer. And I know that's going to be asked over and over. Please understand that. We're not running. We're not going to hide from everything. That's going to be checked into.
Legitimate question for now left unanswered, while the search for the missing continues amid debris piles 50 feet high, 300 feet long, stretching along the Guadalupe. Reserved now, but raging Friday, swallowing everything in its way. Police officers saved dozens as the floodwaters were rising around them.
Folks, I don't know how many lives our KPD team saved in an hour in Kerrville, but I know that this tragedy, as horrific as it is, could have been so much worse.
And we know the numbers could still climb of the missing. The issue of the flood warning system has been added to the special session that starts later this month. Casey?
Yeah, a lot of work will be done on that. We'll be watching it. Fox 4's Sean Rabb live in our newsroom tonight. Sean, thanks so much. Okay.